So this is the giveaway I did last episode for some vassals to be named after houses that you guys have written in the comments. I've got the video loaded. We're using randomcommentpicker.com, and I thought I'd record it just so that you guys know that it's completely legit, above-board comment picking here. Let's do it. Pick the winner. The winner is... My sword is longer than yours. Inigo of House Montoya, for fuck's sake. Alright. Oh, I've got to reload it every time. So, winner 1. Congratulations. Pick the winner. Winner number 2. Joseph Smith. Communist House. Best House. House Communist. Welcome to the game. House 3. Here we go. House Night Shyamalan. Oh, for fuck's sake. What a twist. Who'd have seen that one coming? House Pebbles of Lombardy. Oh, that's a nice one. That was pretty good. Bit of a difference in theme there, but one in House Pebbles. And the final house. Drum roll, please. House Dogecoin. Good. It's nice that we've got some decent thematic house names that fit nicely in with a mythological Scandinavian setting. We've got House Communist, House Dogecoin, House whatever else. Well done. Congratulations to the winners. I'll be doing something like this again in the future, so if you didn't win this time, don't worry about it. We'll do... Next time we grab a whole bunch of land, probably from Sweden. Next time we grab a whole bunch of Swedish land, I will chuck some more vassals at you guys and do another competition like this, where we can give away some houses. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? Alright, so what I've done is I've invited some stewards to court, which cost me a small fortune, obviously granted them the land for the winning houses. Let's go over them very quickly now. So over here we have Gielglimo, I don't know how you say that, Communist house. I couldn't find a hammer and a sickle, so you've got some keys instead. We've got Marguerite Dogecoin of Telemark. There's House Dogecoin. As you can tell, that is Doge. 100% realistic recreation there. We have Fosco Montoya. Unfortunately, there's no sword in the base game. Unbelievably, there is no sword in the base game CK2 sigils. So you've got a pointy cross instead, which could be used as a sword. I also haven't changed first names or culture or anything like that, because it would mean I'd have to go in and edit the save game. I can do that between episodes. I'll go ahead and tidy up any bits that haven't been done, but I don't want to risk corrupting the save game before we've even started. So, what else have we got? We've got Secco Pebbles. Now, these characters, as I said, because I've invited the steward, have come out completely random. Some of them have come out really good, and some have come out a bit strange. Like, this guy is Dragonborn and Midas Touched and Ambitions and Just, so he's really good. That's House Pebbles for you. We've got Lanfranco, Knight Shyamalan, also a really good steward. Now, I didn't know what to do for the house sigil for this, so if you look from bottom to top, you think, hey, that's a nice looking deer. Oh, plot twist, it's an eagle. Nobody expects it. And then, finally, we've got a house that I've owed for a very long time. So, since the first series of, first series I ever did of CK2, the Elder Kings, months ago now, back in May, I asked if people wanted cities named after them, holdings, provinces, whatever, and one of my very loyal subscribers, the 21st subscriber I think it was, asked for a house or a city to be named after him. Never got round to it because I think we lost a city and then the series ended and then blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we've now got your own custom house. There it is. I didn't know what to do for the flag, so you've just got this cool-looking flag. It does look pretty nice, I think. So there you go. There are your custom houses. I'm going to do again another giveaway once we grab a whole bunch more land. That's going to be a while yet. So we've got lots of work to do as King Rhino the Wizard first off. Do we want to do our cultist uprising now? Now, if we die, I have a feeling we lose all of our cultist cells. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't think we're strong enough to be able to fight off a mass holy war between, say, Norway, Sweden, and Poland? Poland. But obviously, that's Poland. What am I talking about? Between Norway, Sweden, and Poland, I think we could be in some trouble. So first of all, I think we want to definitely make ourselves a lot stronger, build up Norway first and foremost. But we can't wait too long because we're also 73 and possessed. Yeah, I forgot we were going a bit crazy. Now, our son's ready to take over. 33, great character all around. 28 diplomacy as well. Also, a secret Nordic werewolf. And our daughter, our daughter-in-law, I should say, Nana Aesir. This is a Baldur's granddaughter. So, my current character's cousin. Oh, sorry, my heir's cousin, I think is how it works. Either way. Also, prestigious bloodline, obviously, god, agile, all of that good, great stuff. So, when she and him get betrothed and married, hopefully we'll get some full-blooded gods coming out of that. Because he's a demigod, she's a god. So, in theory, they'll be mostly god-blooded, so they come out gods, right? I don't know. Either way, we might need to tweak Mythos to get that to work as we would expect it to. New Spy Master. This guy doesn't like us, but I'm going to send him a gift and get him back on the council. I think we sacked him because we wanted to change our law or something like that, right? Let's go study some tech. Down to the Latin Empire there in Constantinople. That's a bit weird. And we've got some minor titles to give out as well. Court Educator, you can have that. Trade Master, preferably someone with good stewardship. Alright, now worry about the minor titles in between. I don't need to do those. Sit here, go through the entire list and bore you all to tears. Right, Oathkeepers of Old. What else can we do then? All we've got now is openly adopt faith, and that will immediately convert all those provinces like I was talking about. I'd like to clear up our borders first. I'd like to make things a little nicer, maybe grab the rest of Norway before we do something like that, maybe really push for a major conversion. But again, if we're looking like we're going to die, if we fall ill, if we get a long-term disease that we might want to, you know, not die from immediately, the Religious Uprising is probably worth it, because our next character can definitely hold the fort down even if we can't. That being said, let's start this episode off as we mean to go on, with lots of murder. King Bjorn the Hideous, I didn't want to say it, but they are pretty true. Okay, let's go ahead and bribe some people to join us here. That's all of the people who want to kill Bjorn the Hideous. Look at him. The man's a monster. We've already got 105% plot power, to be fair. Don't want to spend too much on the trade guild as it is right now. We do want to get these provinces upgraded pretty fully. Now, what have we got? We've got, did we not build our house? I swear we did that last time. Maybe we didn't. We do need medium domicile. Okay, there we go. We can build it. So we need to get that to medium domicile before we can get the stat boost buildings, which is definitely what we want to be focusing on. Work on the sort of military for the rest of the provinces that we hold right now. So we'll buff up keeps to start off with. Now, unfortunately, I had to give away a lot of land, obviously, to all these custom houses, but they are very loyal vassals. Also very good vassals. You know, this guy's like Dragonborn. One actually came out a dragon, and I'm not sure why that was. Was it this dude here? Someone definitely appeared as a dragon. I'm not sure who it was. Either way, we'll unmark these guys as special interests, because I'm really not interested in finding out everything that's happening with them. You know what? I'm going to give you a betrothal. No? Do you not want a betrothal? What about between her and... No? Okay, well, we'll leave them to it, I guess. I don't want these houses to die out immediately. That would be pretty shitty, eh? I kind of wanted them to live on for a while. A lot of these guys will. You know, a lot of them are quite young. Like, this house already had some people part of it. I just renamed it Base Game House, just so you've already got some living members there. Hopefully, House Dogecoin will live on. Saying that, though, she's not married off matrilineal. Shit, I'll fix that in between episodes. It's fine. House Dogecoin will live on. Unfortunately. Alright. House M. Night Shyamalan, good luck. I can't say your name, so I'm going to unmark your special interest so I don't have to. Now, how long is it going to take to build those up? We do need them as soon as possible. Now, we do hold Milan? Oh, right, that's, of course, Lombardy. Is it even worth building this place up? Because chances are we're going to lose it to Holy Wars anyway. We are sandwiched between the Sultan and the Holy Roman Empire. So I'm not really optimistic that we're going to keep Lombardy for much longer. Well, we will keep Venice, obviously. I said last episode, Venice is great. Really good for taxes. A fully upgradable province with 6 holding slots. Definitely what we want to keep an eye on. Just a case of being able to defend itself, because if they declare a holy war for it, we're not going to get down from Scandinavia in time before they can already siege it down. So let's focus on just building up its infantry as and where we can. They do get that, you know, island defensive bonus. Forthcoming coronation in Paris, sure, why not? We might as well. Just a case of building up the land now, making sure everything is set to be defensive. If we can kill this guy off as soon as possible, what are we up to? 113%. Have we got a spy master over there? We don't. I sent him to Constantinople, didn't I? We'll bring him back and we'll go and get him to build up a spy network to help out as well. Our vassals like us, do they really? What are our vassals like right now? It's looking pretty good. Yeah, no, that is really good. Got a couple that don't like us here and there. No, I can't give you 500 coins, to be honest. Do you need them for bribing vassals? Here, you have a gift, and you can have a gift. Now, this lady really hates us. What's wrong with you? Oh, she was the previous... Oh, she was the one in revolt, wasn't she? She was the leader of the Norwegian rebellion that we overthrew. We could seduce her. Sure, let's seduce her. Why not? I've set my sights on Countess Oster, but the age difference could cause quite a bit of a scandal if the court gossips take notice of my efforts. But she's such a little morsel. That's a bit creepy. You have to be a creepy man about it. Perhaps Duke Haller will pay ransom for him. Sure, let's go for it. Awesome. Free gold for us. Oh, or not. They don't want to pay for that. He can stay in my prison. He might pay his own ransom. He counts as a Duke level type. So that's what, 150 gold? She never seems to be around. There's no rush. It seems like a really good way to get her on side. Physically and literally. My prisoner Colbean of Colbean's hosted complained about his dark cell. Let him rot. I think I just clicked to be merciful, didn't I? Oh, shit. Well, that came out of nowhere. King Rhino II, blessed with awesome knowledge of all things, heaven and earth. Rhino's rule is sure to be legendary. King Rhino the First is giving up the ghost at the age 73. He was pretty old. He died of magical decay. Wow. I didn't even know that. Guilty of the sin of pride, he was wanted everyone to know of his greatness, a sin he will pay for in the afterlife, so be it. Many years have been spent dedicated to the Oathkeepers of old, performing missions and tasks in the interest of the Order and its herald. Today, all those efforts have been rewarded as I become its new herald. Congratulations. You were the only person who was able to take over from that. Shortly after the death of your father, King Rhino, the wizard, you were brought a strange piece of news. So, the Necronomicon was stolen again from us, it doesn't matter. Did we gain our cultist cells? We did, yes. Okay, I imagine that's because both characters were part of the society and the society didn't disband. We really need to corrupt other people to joining us then. So I'm thinking we're going to have a word with some of our vassals here. Now, our vassals aren't going to like us as much because obviously we weren't the one that granted them land. A little bit of a shame. The only one who actually hates us, though, is this lady here. So we'll send her a gift. There we go. We'll give her an honorary title. You can be Keeper of the Swans. You're welcome. Offer to turn. What artifact has she got? Just some pretty decent stuff here and there. So we do want to try and build up the Germanic artifacts now. We want to try and get, Mjolnir, Galahorn, things like that. That's pretty valuable to have, actually. Quality 5 artifacts. And, of course, we can give all the other shit to China. Let's see. What do we want? Magic? Yeah, let's go with magic. Let's learn the secrets of turning metal into gold. Now, we are a much more magical character than our father, as much as I hate to say it, who was Dragonborn, but we are, of course, a demigod, which is probably a little bit of a step above, eh? Our wife is already Nordic, of course, seeing as she is the granddaughter of Balder. That would make sense. Fall in love. What have we got? Make a friend. Change of province's culture would definitely come in handy eventually, but not right now, I don't think. Decisive domain. Definitely. You know why? We can immediately declare war on Norway if we want to. How many men have we got? 2,300? We have 12,000. Now, a lot of that is going to be coming from the south. Let's just see how many men we can get roughly from Scandinavia here. 6,000. Perfect. All right. King Bjorn the Hideous of Norway. We no longer can declare war. Why? Raised army levies. I could have sworn I put them all down. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Bjorn the Hideous. I would like... I kind of want this province here, because that's really ugly just kicking around there. What is that? Opland? Can we take Opland? Do we even have a claim on it? No. We can't even get it, even if we wanted to. Are we not the Duke of... Wait, is that a single... No, no one's the Duke of it. Why can't we... Oh, he has it. And of course, because he still has de jure ducal land, he can't lose it either. That's very annoying. Okay. Fabricate claims on it? That would make our lives a lot easier. You can be part of that one. And... Oh, we should have made him the Spy Master. My mistake. Hang on. Let's go ahead and shuffle him around. Change council position. You could be our Spy Master. There we go. Awesome. 24. Now, that doesn't count as firing from the council, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. We'll send him a gift. Our council love us. Our council are really, really good right now. You can go ahead and build up a spy network, because I think it's more important than tech at this stage. Get you fabricating claims on Opland. Sweet. Okay. Let's get a crown focus on Aquisition. I think is how you say that. If anybody wants to correct my pronunciation, feel free, because I have absolutely no idea. Data and smart negotiations. That's our loans completely paid off now, so we can take those when we're in an emergency. Can we do anything else? Nothing unique has come up, at least. Search for a smith. Again, we need to do that through the league. So let's not worry about that for now. Hold a grand tournament. That'll make our vassals like us, I think. Let's do that. And if we can hold a feast as well, I'd love to do that. No option to. Are we in the winter? Yeah, we are in the winter. But that should still show up in the list. I'm not sure why. I sent forth messengers around the realm to spread the word of the grand tournament to be held. Can we take part in that? 17 martial, no martial focus. I'm not sure. Sorry, no martial education. Kyriake wants to send us a gift. I'm offended. No, there's only one for us, and she is a god, so we should probably stick with her. Probably not somebody you want to piss off. Oh, we're uncrowned. Can we get crowned? Yeah, royal coronation. Once we've finished our tournament, we can get crowned officially. That would be really, really useful. Vassal opinion plus 10 as well. Really handy for keeping the round together this early on. Getting the trait stressed already. God damn it. Barely any time at all, and he's already stressed. You loser. Okay, court education. Pope crowns emperor. Yep. I don't care about the Kaiser, and he probably doesn't care about me either. What does the Kaiser think of us? Because he won't declare war on us if we're another Catholic faithful and he likes us enough. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. Place a bounty. I really want to break down the HRE. I'd really love to keep these provinces if we can, but I don't think it's possible. He's probably got, what, 140,000 men? Oh, only 75k. Is he unliked? Vassals? Do people hate this poor man? Not really. He just doesn't have nearly as many men as I thought. He's got low martial. That's probably what it is, to be honest with you. And he's also a familial kinslayer. Weird. Again, I'd like to break down the HRE because it gives us more inroads into sort of forming our own empire here and there. But for now, you know, Scandinavia's fine. We'll sell our gems. And it's prospering. That was pretty quick as well. Alright, how's our tournament going? Come on. We've really got to work on our crowning as soon as possible. This minor event would be a dull affair, but Cecilia Knott just brushed her bosom against me again. Cecilia. You filth. No, rebuff her. Again, we've already got someone lined up for us. How long till we can marry it? Oh, God, we've got to wait like another 10 years. That's a bit annoying. Okay, do you want some funds for the economy? 63 gold per month. I'm going to say I have nothing for you today. I'm also going to change her over to profit. So that's going to allow her to build up a load of gold. In return, we can request money from her as long as she's got it. As long as she's got 100 gold, we can immediately say request gold for it. 700 gold. The Thanage of Offland. Thank you. Now, if we can get some other things, I don't really want to declare such a major war for a single province. If we can grab some other things in the meantime, let's move over there and start work on this duchy, on Jämtland there. Keeps have been built. Awesome. That's going to help with our troops a little bit. Not a huge amount, but it's an extra 10%, so it will add up eventually. What can we get here then? Poor district, tax income +3. So that looks like a good building, but actually it's just to sort of balance out. Later on, you have to build up these noble districts as well, which are a tax malus. So it's definitely all about balance. Berserker barracks. Oh, that'd be cool. What's our sort of major... Our major infantry building at this stage? Nothing particularly. Militia training grounds definitely would be useful. Why don't we start working on just the next level? Are we going to keep this province? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's right next to our capital, so we'll definitely keep this one for pretty much probably the rest of the campaign, assuming we stay in Scandinavia. Let's go for a military training grounds in that case. And what about in Aquisition itself? We probably want to work on the next level of the capital, so we need to start buffing up these. We need the next level of dirt track through down to Poorhouse, I believe. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we'll worry about that in a second. Let's start on dirt track and just work our way down, I guess. And again, getting that domicile as early as possible is going to be great, just in case we do end up getting a shitty character to play as. Whilst walking together with Prince Bishop Salvatore and discussing my finances, we met a couple of beggars. I'm going to give them alms. Sure, okay. I imagine as a bishop you'd probably like that. As I dug through every library I could find, I came across a collection of books by Hermes Trismegistus. The Hermetic Corpus is one of the greatest works on alchemy, magic, and astrology. Sure, let's do that. That should hopefully... again, we didn't get that event last time where we became an alchemist, so it'd be really interesting how long it actually takes just to gauge whether or not it's useful. He has a problem with my generosity to the poor. You're a bishop. You seem like a pretty shit bishop. Oh, turns out he is a shit bishop, because he has the shit bishop trait. Or wicked priest, I suppose. Because they didn't want to go with shit bishop in hindsight. Maybe I should be less charitable? Do we want to be less charitable? Doesn't that make our vassals like us more? Diplomacy +3, so technically yes. Oh my god, 34 diplomacy? No. I didn't care about you, bishop. I'm keeping that trait. It's a really good trait to have. So as you know, if you've been watching for a while, I like to cut out all the boring stuff that's happening in the background. You know, waiting around, waiting for tournaments to end, that type of thing. This is actually pretty important. We're going to give our character a haircut. This is going to really boost up, I think, our character's stats to some extent, and definitely give us the edge we need to control Scandinavia. And probably is really going to shift around the revolts as well. So let's just see what we can do here. We are still a Lombard, so we don't have access to all of those cool Norse beards and haircuts and stuff, but that's a pretty formidable beard, I think. As for his hair, that seems pretty... It looks like he takes care of it, you know? That looks pretty good. Okay, that was also fine. Doesn't frame his face very nicely, though. Okay, we'll go with that one. You know? It's long, so clearly he's carefree. He's willing to let his hair down, literally and metaphorically. But it's also well-groomed, you know? He's not obscuring his vision, which metaphorically means he's got a good eye on the realm. Done. Much better. To the humble wit Rhino. Oh, Sweden, don't think you'll win me over that easily. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We propose that King Tord of Sweden and Paula Alaramici marry. Tord of Sweden. And this random lady, who is, oh my god, a werewolf. You fool. Accept. Okay, well that's fine by me. I wonder if they'll have like half werewolf children. Maybe they're just born werewolves. I don't really know the biology behind that. We seem to be constantly busy, because I'm waiting for this coronation. I thought I'd just skip over the tournament, seeing as I'm sure everyone's seen a tournament before, and I was going to show off the important bits, but it doesn't seem to be firing, and we're still busy. I'm hoping that us studying those books of Hermes isn't stopping us from doing everything else in the game right now, because another thing we can do is obviously go to China. Oh, in fact, we can go to China even if we are busy. Sure, let's do that. Off to China. They're being invaded by the Mongols. This sounds safe and good and nice. You've appointed yourself as my regent. You're welcome. Okay. Well, we still hold the lands even with a... Must be a fairly okay regent in that case. No, he's really not. I guess our state stewardship is just that high. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Off to China. And we get a claim. Awesome. 692 gold. Sold. Let's go ahead and take this one. Just because duchies are way more expensive, they're definitely a sort of... the increased cost comes with the fact that you are declaring war for the duchy title. Whereas if you do it this method and claim each county, you can make the duchy whenever you want to. So we can just create the claim and pay the gold and the piety and the prestige or whatever it happens to cost at that time. I'd prefer to have that choice because we don't really have that much gold to be thrown around given our monthly balance is so high. Getting all these claims is also going to be so expensive. Our caravan has been approached by a smooth-faced hand man claiming to be a renowned trader. My name's Wu Ji. My acquisition might interest you. What's he got? A G? Do we not already have a G? In fact, we don't have a weapon at all. Absolutely. How much are you going to charge me for that? 279 gold. Sold. Okay, we got ourselves a decent G. That's a really good weapon, actually. Martial +3. Personal combat +1. Gives us decent amount of prestige. Awesome. Thank you. The Adventures in China of Rhino, the Elephant II. Give us some fun. No, absolutely not. We need those claims. And if we can get this one, that's a lot of Norway we've snatched up pretty quickly. I imagine we'll get it before we get back from China, either way. Alright, what do we want then? Advancements in your capital country. Let's go for... legalism? I'm actually starting to think tolerance because the actual opinion penalty is going to be quite high when we become, you know, like a Norse. So, I'm going to go for tolerance. It's normally pretty worthless. But it's also going to help out our spread rate, seeing as we had a lot of technology in Lombardy, we brought it over with us. That's going to spread through Scandinavia. I feel like tolerance is a pretty good one right now. Do you want to get in the trait Zealot? Is that going to affect our conversion to Nordic pagan rather than Catholic? I don't think so. So I'm going to take Zealous, because we are already that secret religion. I think we're just more zealot, or more zealous is the word, in our sort of secret religion, I guess. Alright. A rider approaches by the caravan and handed me a letter with the seal of Nyang Amala of Gyetar. Oh lord, don't make me read these. Buddhist? Monastic feudal. I was wondering what that sort of banner around the portrait there was. I've never played as monastic feudal. That'd be a cool playthrough. A warm bed and a hot meal is most welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being an excellent host. It looks like Finland are actually conquering a shitload of Norway here. That could be a problem for us. Oh, Visby have declared war on Norway. And Chief Torsten of Dal? So Sweden and... Wait, Visby. Where is Visby? I thought that was here. Yeah, it is here. Right, okay, so Sweden and Sweden are declaring war on Norway. That could be a problem for us. We might be focusing on the wrong Scandinavian kingdom here. The Book of Hermes. The wisdom in the universe is brought to us through the stars. Their movements must be more than mere laws. Okay, game on learning, sure. Seems like this is probably the event that's stopping us getting coronated in that case. It's probably a long-term event to maybe get the alchemist trait or something like that. It could be an issue for us. We're going to burn some incense for our sister, Flora the Elephant, who died far too young. Suspicious circumstance at age 9. Was that us? Did we do that? Yeah, probably. Okay. Honoring the dead, gaining +1 monthly piety, or we can gain health. For 2 years, or monthly piety for 5 years. I'll take the monthly piety, I think. A visitor. You have received a visitor, a monk from the famous great abbey at Cluny. He tells you the monks there spend too much of their days devoted in prayer, and that he always mentions the names of the most pious Christians in those prayers. If you would demonstrate your immense piety by donating a large sum of gold, you would surely be among those present. We get 100 prestige and 100 piety for 300 gold. That's a pretty good deal, I think. We've got more than enough gold than we need. That event doesn't scale to your wealth, so that's a pretty good deal for us. Seeing as a different ruler would have to pay that same amount, and obviously they don't have the ridiculous amount of funds we do, so that's pretty good. So we're in China. That's exactly what I was about to say. Let's hope we get that claim. We've got it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 provinces. Oh, shit, Sweden? Oh, no, Sweden? What we can do then, we'll get claims on all... No, wait, we don't even need to do that. We've just got to make the Kingdom of Norway. Does it still exist? It does. Destroy the Kingdom of Norway, make it ourselves, push de jure claims on the rest. Don't fabricate claims on the rest of Norway. This we can all get through de jure claims. We'll move our Chancellor, when I can, over there, get claims on that, destroy this guy, take that province, make Norway, and as I said, push the de jure claims on everything. We've got enough legalism for it, and I'm sure our laws are in the right place for something like that as well. Crown Authority minimum. Great. Brilliant. Alright, I think we're done with that event then. After years of coming over everything in the Book of Hermes, I feel I've finally mastered their teachings. We get Occultist giving learning +2. It's a real shame we're in the society still, because I'd like to get that magnum opus written up as soon as possible, but we'll wait for now. Oh, we still got to wait to move that guy as well? How long have we got to wait? 4th of April. Right, we've got to wait a while, yeah? We are in China. Our company has finally reached the central lands of the Song Empire. The Middle Kingdom in all of its magnificence lay before us, with so much to experience. Lest I walk. Let's just go to China. Well, that was very quick. My liege, my work in Horlogaland? Horlogaland? Use it. These goddamn names. I'm playing in England next time. Of course, I would love to hear more about your political philosophy. Having reached the glorious capital of the Song Empire. Yeah, so these are the ministers. Basically, they're offering to read some Chinese works. We can say no, which can give us some stewardship, but it will also reflect poorly. We want that koto because we really want the Chinese artifact still. China is so overlooked. It was a really, really good expansion in my opinion. Probably my favorite because it adds so many systems. And I think not playing with China turned on always. I mean, there's a benefit to it in the sense that everybody's on an equal playing field and everybody gets to experience this awesome content. The downside, of course, is that it takes away the buff that they essentially gave the eastern parts of the map. I'm here to trade. Let's talk business. 450 gold, we get Chinese artifact done. A Song Treatise on Law. That's a pretty good book for diplomacy as far as I recall. Let's take a look at that. Vassal Opinion +5. Even better. You know what? That's a really good book. Glad we paid the 450 gold for a permanent Vassal Opinion +5. After lots of learning and preparation, I am prepared to try and transmute them. Awesome. So this is probably the end of the event chain. 100 gold. We could gain the trait Alchemist from this. We're a magical man. Magical heritage, demigod, 31 learning. Let's do it. Come on. I want to be able to get coronated. I have the alchemical tools set and a supply of materials at the ready. Now how to actually start the transmutation. We can patinate it with sulfur and alloy with nickel to increase the negreado and something. Work by the 4 phrases created by Miriam the prophetess. Adjust the proportions of the writings of Jabir ibn Hayyan. I would take the metal with me and begin ritually purifying myself. Dissolve it with the oil and vitriol to increase its elemental wetness. What the hell do we do here? I assume all of these have a set outcome. I need to heat it to near melting to increase its elemental hotness. Let's go and alloy it with nickel. Sure, that sounds more chemically sound than just heating it up. First stage is complete, but it will take more than that. How will I proceed? Bathe it in a mixture of sulfur, salt, and mercury. Alloy it with bronze and copper. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound right at all. Burn incense in a holy lamp. Let's ignore that one. Speak a litany of names of divine and profane it over the lesser. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, has a great chance of success. Well, let's do that one. Absolutely, let's do that one. Secret alchemical knowledge. I was just going to go for... like, the chemistry-based ones, but there we go. Success. I've managed to turn normal metals like lead or iron into gold. Surely we're an alchemist then. No, I just need to purifying out the remaining non-gold elements. Aqua Regia, Aqua Fortis, Mercury. Success is based on magic education. Ah, shit. Success is based on religious education and the right living. Aqua Fortis. Dissolve any metal sounds like we might accidentally destroy the gold, so I'm going to go with Aqua Fortis. He's done it. Aqua Fortis removed most of the metals. It's low quality gold, but I've created gold nonetheless. Occultist will be removed from King Rhino II of Venice. Gain the trait Alchemist and 200 gold. Awesome. Yes, can we get crowned now? Oh, I mean, we're in China. When we're back from China, maybe we can get crowned then. Who knows? Right, did we get a claim on that province then? Oh, no, wait, well, we've got a claim on that province. We wanted to actually grab one here instead. Right, let's try and grab that one. I've arranged for the sale of my old estate so I can concentrate my wealth on the lands that I now own. So that was when we were playing as our last character. We gave him some estates, so he was more likely to become a werewolf when we asked him to. Boom. We're done. Let's wait for our gold to build back up. Oh, shit, look at this. Chief Minister opens the door to the throne room, nodding for me to enter. After I performed a deep bow in sign of subservience to the Emperor, he reached out and touches my forehead. I'm honored. We got the best trait in Kowtow as well. 100 grace with the Song Empire. This character completed a journey to China to show their subordination to the Emperor. The Emperor was greatly impressed. Monthly grace +4. Holy shit. Well, we've done a really good job with this character so far. And now, for the coronation. Shit. 800 gold? Here's what I'm going to do. The heir to the King of Sweden is terrible. Like, a genuinely awful character. Plus, she's a woman, so the vassals won't like that. Providing less troops. Let's kill this man off. Invite everyone to the plot. Send in assassins after him. Increase spy reports. All that usual great stuff. Bribe some spy masters here and there. Obviously, we need some gold. Let's wait till the gold is increased a little bit. That will also increase their opinion of me because we won't be bankrupt anymore. Oh, shit. Lose 89 gold, leave them be. 10 pull of vassal opinion minus 10. It's all we can really afford to do right now. And I don't want to take out any loans just in case this war with Sweden goes really badly and we need to hire some more mercenaries, things like that. Getting the trait Gluttonous. Now that gives health, doesn't it? Okay, not in this one. I've played too many mods, honestly. Stewardship minus 2. Okay, that's really terrible. We need to get rid of that. I will sell my silver ingots for the gold. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of the King of Sweden. Next episode, I have a feeling we're going to have a massive war. Alright, let's get it all set up at least and ready to go. My friend, some gold for you. George, some gold for you as well. These guys are pretty cheap to bribe, so I don't mind getting as many of these guys on board as we can. Brother Nils, awesome. Look at that, that's a hell of a plot. Should we attend the King of Sweden's... I was going to say graduation, that's not right. Coronation, there we go. Do we want to send someone to China? Do we want to send her? Clorinda, the leper. Do you want to send Ambrosia? She's attractive. She's patient, charitable, gregarious. She would probably be our best choice. Yeah, absolutely. Ambrosia. Off you go. Hordaland prospers. Venetia prospers. Sweet. Not every day you get those two pop-ups. The Swedish coronation. I, Tord of the Grip dynasty with the blessings of the Blessed Virgin. Very blessed. What a blessed man he is. Quite the celebration. Long may he reign. Long may he reign. Ha ha ha. Long live the king. I think he's going to die. That's what I'm getting at here. I think we're about to have him assassinated. Okay, what else can we do then? Send an assassin after him. Wow, our spy network went up very, very quickly. Let's wait and see how this goes. If it fails, we can send an assassin, classic CK2 style. The driver was caught and revealed my complicity in this plot. Shit. Kill him. He did take a wound. And they divulged my name. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Well, our character was so good for a bit. And King Tord sent an assassin back after us. Shit. General opinion minus 10. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. Oh, Tord. You know what? Our rival, our enemy. Not actually our rival, but our enemy. And man, what attempted to have us killed dead? Tord of Sweden. Next episode, we're going to go for a massive war and try and get a lot more land. More cultist cells. More conversion. We might even be able to get the conversion going, actually. You know, actually coming out as Nordic. That'd be pretty cool. Stay tuned.